Hey guys, Corey Eden here. Hololive, the gift that never stops giving and never stops taking. This is part 3, also known as the finale of the hit Super Awesome Gamer series, where we do some in-depth analysis on the Hololive girls on a quest to find out who is best girl. And spoiler alert, it's kind of all of them. I just love them so much. What can I say, baby? Also linked in the description are my good friends Jack and Core and Kobe and Man Mode, who will be aiding me on this journey to find out who is best girl in Hololive. Alright, enough introduction. You guys know the drill by now. Let's begin. Mio Okami is gosh darn mommy milker. I want you to milk me, baby. Oh! Aren't you tired of these stupid lolly little girls? Cheerleaders and artists and tsunderes and schoolgirls. Aren't you tired of it all? Don't you just want to go apeshit? Ladies and gentlemen, may I introduce the much more mature, womanly, beautifully desirable wolf girl known as Mio. Alright, so here is a picture of Mio Okami. We're gonna play a little game. Tell me if you can spot the difference between these two images, okay? I'm gonna flip it in a second here, okay? Alright, you ready? 3, 2, 1. Boom, baby. The glasses, baby. I don't know how she does it. I don't know how she does it, but Please, someone explain this to me, because I don't particularly have a fetish for glasses or anything like that. But in the context of Okami Mio, I simply cannot explain how one pair of glasses can make her infinitely more attractive. She's not necessarily my favorite, I'll just go ahead and be honest. But I can't help but love her regardless, as she has some of the best moments and bounces off some of my favorites really well. She's more mature, more calm. But when I'm looking for that vibe, I usually just go watch an Okayu stream. Her dynamics are good, she works as a good contrast, but what's most important is, boy, look at them glasses, dude. Mio Okami is best girl.
I'm just sad. I'm feeling depressed and demotivated. I can't get excited about anything, and I don't know what to do. How do I pick myself up? Nothing seems to bring me joy anymore. I've tried it all. Anime, movies, jacking it like Kazuya Kinoshita from Rent-A-Girlfriend. Nothing works. Nothing except VTubers. Here is Tokuyami Towa, the devil that saved my life. And yes, that's hyperbole, retard. You don't need to leave a comment.
ロールいやロールじゃねえなら
How can I explain the myriad of ways this girl has graced my heart? Sexy deep voice, sexy deep voice, sexy deep voice. You see, Towa's less straightforwardly appealing than many of the others. She's not horny as hell, she doesn't have actual brain damage, but as they say, the devil's in the details, and this devil is right there. She's adorably awkward, I love her little outbursts.
Oh my god.
And how she's kind of autistic about the little things in a very cute way. I could endlessly watch her fiddle for hours on end in Towa's chill-ass Minecraft streams. She engages a lot with her fans, and through it all comes across as genuine, kind, and caring. She's not the funniest, but she certainly brings me the most joy. A dorky hard worker that makes me want to do my best and do my reps. I will learn Japanese. I will fucking goddamn, I hate kanji. I do hope you like Apex, because she does, and that is a lot of her streams. Fortunately, I enjoy it, but god, why does every VTuber have to be so much better than me at Apex? My few scraps of manly pride are falling to pieces. One moment that I really connected with is this short segment from a stream she did taking questions from her viewers. One person asking how to stay positive when all your hard work isn't paying off, when it all feels meaningless.
そこまでどういう風な過程で頑張ってきたかっていうのが大事だから、次に何かに挑戦するときに、その今までやってきたことが
It's to keep in mind that all that effort is a foundation, part of you, and that success is often carried on the back of failure. Towa's growth was kneecapped by a stupid controversy that really shouldn't have mattered, but it did affect her. So this all feels really genuine, especially with that context. I just kinda connect with it. Towa's kept on going strong, even now practicing English and doing her best to engage and appreciate all her fans, even the foreign ones. And I'm happy she keeps bringing joy to all the Kenzoku.
Welcome to the family!
I'm realizing this is cheesy and sappy and fucking stupid as all hell. But honestly, it is how I feel and why I enjoy her stream so much. It's genuine and uplifting and also funny, yeah.
Oh.
Towa brings me a bit of joy and motivation to make every day the best I can. And that is why Tokoyami Towa is best girl.
Next up is my newfound love, Himemori Luna. Jack has already covered Luna in part 2, but I wanted to personally make a segment about her because of this newfound level of appreciation I have manifested as I became one of the most vocal Lunites to ever grace the earth. You see, what's so personally amazing about Luna for me is that I actually used to really hate her. Hololive as a whole is unironically really amazing. From when I first started watching Hololive content, it was pretty clear from the get-go that each and every one of these virtual YouTubers are extremely talented at what they're doing. You know, I assume a lot of this comes from management, scouting, and auditions. You know, the stuff behind the scenes, really drawing out the best of the best. The fact that I can watch content from any Hololive member and be thoroughly entertained by each and every one is not something that should be brushed off all that easily. This was something that I realized very early on, except for Himemori Luna. Up until recently, I could not stand this gosh darn 0-year-old fetus of an anime girl. I could not even view her content from a distance of 10 meters. If someone was playing a Himemori Luna video, I'd have to be in the next state over. Screw that. However, I hate to say it, over the course of the past few weeks, Luna has definitely grown on me. She's not my favorite, don't get me wrong, but she is inching her way closer and closer to my top 10 after being my flat-out least favorite. That's quite the accomplishment. I don't change my mind very often. So, how did Himemori Luna win me back? Well, it doesn't take a scientist to realize that Luna's voice is, very different. She's got that baby tongue, that slurred speech, that overly cute and slow manner of talking that can take a while to get used to. She's toned down playing this fetus-like character in recent months, which is greatly appreciated. I feel like it still maintains the original appeal, but it isn't at the level to where it's so annoying like how I previously perceived. About a month and a half ago, Luna kinda just said fuck it and started streaming herself learning how to play piano. It's the equivalent of Watame just stopping the stream to eat chips, and I fucking love it. She'll interact with chat somewhat, but for the most part, it's just her fumbling around on a keyboard for 2 hours. Most commonly, she'll practice easy classical literature or pieces from anime or Ghibli movies. It's relaxing, it's unintentional ASMR, and I just can't help but get excited every single time I see her go live. I can't wait to see her grow and start playing more and more complex pieces on stream. This is real entertainment, baby. This is real life character development. So if you're someone like me who was maybe put off initially because of this overly baby voice, why not give her another try? Maybe you'll realize that Himemori Luna just might be best girl.
Horror, terror, haunted, scarred. These are the emotions I felt when I first watched Shirogane Noelle. Noelle's Pennywise smile will shriek even the most prolific horror fans. Stephen King would fucking die if he saw this fucking anime girl, dude. Holy shit. I'm kidding. She's cute. Her smile is just a little creepy. Okay, fuck you. She's cute. Noelle has quite large breasts, alright? I'm gonna be straight with you. Her breasts are quite big and she's aware of them. They bounce and I go awooga. Awooga, awooga. My eyes fucking jet out of my fucking head when I see him bounce. Noelle has K-cup breasts. As she stated on stream that K means night because she is a knight. K cup means night cup. She's a knight. I go awooga, whatever. Awooga, awooga, big boobies. Big boobs are a constant topic during her stream. She loves her giant breasts, and I do too. Awooga, baby. Give me the fucking, my fucking eyes are fucking jetting out of my goddamn skull. Noelle is a kind, confident, funny woman who's not afraid to be herself. She's open to everyone and everything, even if they're fucking crude and rude and weird to the core. For example, my favorite moment I've seen with Noelle so far was when she posed the question to Matsuri, what would you want to be reincarnated as? And Matsuri responded with, Noelle's baby, because then I can suck on her boobs without it being a crime. A lot of the other Hololive girls would respond to this comment from Matsuri and would be embarrassed or, scared. But Noelle just runs with the punches because she's proud of her bountiful breast and she wants any woman to enjoy the fucking succulent taste of them. It's honestly inspiring. Like, it is inspiring. It's inspiring these young girls who are afraid of, their big breasts, We need to embrace it, okay? And it makes me happy. So much so that I went to Wuga and I donated $5 to her on stream and I proposed to her on stream. I said, marry me, anime woman. And to my surprise, she said yes.
イソボーディー、ボーイかな、イソボーイ。マレーミアニメウーマン。Oh, me? Yes.
My husband is Flair.
All of you guys are invited, so please come to my wedding. It's at the building, so please come by. September 11th. That's why she's the best girl in Hololive, because she's my future wife. Alright, have a good night.
Next up is Yofi from Hololive Indonesia, baby. Not to be mistaken by Yofi Hip Hop Radio Beats to Relax/Study to. That's a completely something else. I hit my mic. Hololive Indonesia is quite the anomaly, and it proves a lot of my theories behind the appeal of virtual YouTubers in general. You see, Yofi is a little bit of a multilingual queen. She speaks Indonesian, of course. I would hope she can do that much. But she also has fluent English, Japanese, and German up her sleeve too, which already makes her pretty damn amazing. After watching a wide array of virtual YouTubers on a wide array of different platforms from a wide array of different countries, it really made me realize one thing. One of the best aspects of virtual YouTubers is that very easily consumable glimpse into another language. I honestly wouldn't be surprised if I had never heard Indonesian in my entire life prior to watching a Hololive stream. This is really embarrassing to admit. Just listening to a language and how different it is from English, getting that glimpse into another culture you're unfamiliar with through the lens of anime girls, sometimes that's more enjoyable than the stream itself. Not to put any hate on my girl Yofi, of course, because she's putting in that work too. You see, Yofi's character is an artist who is also an alien coming from another planet or something. Honestly, pretty subtle design choices with her being an artist. I couldn't tell, it really took me off guard. I just wish there was something in her design that said, I do art. They were definitely really subtle this time around. All in all, her content is pretty enjoyable. I especially love listening to her switch in between Japanese, Indonesian, and English on the fly in her multi-language streams. Her interactions with the other members of Hololive is exceptionally interesting, as well as she is basically just a punching bag being bullied in various ways. But there is also a degree of wholesomeness, like with her almost concerning love for Muna's dad jokes. They're a pretty damn interesting trio for sure, and Yofi is a pretty damn interesting virtual YouTuber as well. Some would even call Yofi best girl.
Subscribe it! Yuzuki Choco is the marvelous milker mommy I've been searching for deep in my little gamer dungeon. I enjoy this anime woman quite a bit. On her own, she's a detoxicating demon doctor that helps me de-stress and relax. Choco-sensei's sultry voice puts my mind at ease, like I'm on the beautiful beaches of Belize. Triggers good memories of my toddler self, vibing to Destiny's Child in the back of my family's blue minivan. The pure encapsulation of peace and serenity. But Choco-sensei is so much more than that. Choco-sensei is looked up to by all the other Hololive girls. She's this responsible doctor woman who keeps her cool, and they all try and be like her. You can tell whenever Choco collabs with another girl, they get a lot from each other. Bounce off each other in the best ways. They rub off on each other, if you know what I fucking mean. They're all gay. When Choco is around the other girls, it brings out a different side to her that she doesn't really present much in her solo streams. Choco can be loud and bombastic like the other girls, and the other girls can be calm and chill like Choco. Like a true teacher, she learns just as much from her students as the students do with her. Whether it be Rushia or Susei or any of the other girls, they all aim to be like Choco, to impress Choco, and Choco aims to do the same. This air of respect and wholesomeness echoes through any collab. And I just want to be adopted by her, please mommy, please. And that's why she's the best girl in Hololive.
Yozora Mel is known as the Arrow Vampire, and my god does that name fit her. I don't think I have to point this out to you, but both her 2D and 3D model really have her full personality on display. Interestingly enough, Mel was one of the first virtual YouTubers to join Hololive, which makes her quite the senpai to say the least. And you can't really help but put some respect on her name because of that. If I could make this segment productive or inspirational in any way, I would go out of my way to recommend you guys check out this one video. After you finish watching my video, of course, there's this very interesting video. It's a little bit old now for sure, but the certain translation I watched it didn't come out till recently. You see, the specific video I'm talking about features a beautifully bouncy, buoyant, breasted 3D Mel receiving a photo shoot from none other than the Marine. Now, Marine is already by far one of the most horny in Hololive. That impressive level of perpetual lewdness that aromates the Hosho Marine Desu is quite possibly unrivaled in the medium of virtual YouTubers. This unmatched horniness matched with the unmatched eroticism of Mel, it brings something home for the entire family, to say the very least. Mel is quite the cutie for sure, and I'll have to check her stuff out even more because she seems to be a really enjoyable streamer. Mel can possibly be best girl.
Arty is Chinese. Yes, you heard correctly. Arty is a part of the Chinese Hololive initiative. However, given the high probability that the world will be geopolitically dictated by China in the near future, mandating that we all speak Mandarin, what better way to learn than with a Hololive star? Am I right, kids? Not only that, Arty is...
Based as fuck!
Now I'm eating stick a shum, bitch. I ain't Sleepy Joe. Looking to the mirror, flex now. Nipper in this glow. Bustle like a Smith of Woods. And welcome to the rodeo.
I know, you might already be overwhelmed by Arty's Shenji Mei, but dare I say that Arty is also a real gamer, the realest gamer in Hololive. Not only did she reach an impressive top 500 in Overwatch, she actually speaks the language of the gamers.
Huge, brothers. Huge. Let's go, dude. Your mom is gay.
However, as epic as everything I've said already is, Arty has always been destined to be the best Hololiver. For this reason alone, she actually streams on Twitch.
Poggers, dude.
In English.
Poggers, my doggers. I need you to listen to me. I literally popularized Twitch inside of Hololive.
Yeah, and all I needed to do all along was to show you clips of her saying Twitch memes to get you onto the fucking Arty train.
Wait, they actually bomb Mooncast.
Next up is Matsuri, who I talked about in the past and I am talking about again. I didn't really like my old segment on her. I mean, it was literally the first segment of the series. I'm a little better informed here, so I guess I'll rewrite my sins of the past. Because I finally, after 7 weeks now, truly understand the appeal of Matsuri. You see, Matsuri is supposed to be a cheerleader. That's what the character she quote-unquote plays is all about. Last time I focused on her being a little bit of a pervert and forcing a bear to drink her piss on stream. You know, the important stuff. And I was approaching everything on the surface level. But when you really think about it, Matsuri is talented in a way that I had never really even thought about until my friend Core pointed it out in one of our 7,000 conversations about the philosophy of Hololive. You see, Matsuri is an energetic, expressive, and chaotic girl. This is true. But in all reality, what sets her apart from the rest is her unique ability to have a successful and interesting stream with absolutely anyone. It really doesn't seem to matter where she is placed. She has this natural form of charisma that can make not only her entertaining, no matter who she's placed with, but make the other person immediately comfortable and bounce right off each other. She's the ultimate social butterfly, which could lead to her being a little bit off-putting if she was like a normie or something, but she rides the line of degeneracy, normalcy, and confidence just right to where it creates this exceptionally interesting character that I now understand why I like so much. Also, I really like how stupid her face looks, like the way her stupid little mouth opens with those big old bug eyes. Ah, I love you, Matsuri. You're the best. Best girl on a good day for sure. Move out the way, lights, camera, move out, come on, make clear, Muna Hoshinova from Hololive Indonesia is a little bit of a fashion queen. She's a cutie for sure, and in recent time is one of the streamers I like to put in the background when I'm doing like fucking nothing. She has by far the most pleasant to listen to voice in Hololive Indonesia. A lot of what I said earlier in the video for Yofi's segment translates right on over. All of the content that Hololive Indonesia do together is always golden and some of my favorite virtual YouTuber content in general. Muna is definitely the mom or dad of the group. She's got the dad jokes and sometimes she'll just start bullying the other two and it's thoroughly enjoyable. Last week, for example, I sat and watched her entire food eating stream. It starts with her opening the stream and saying that she is going to eat food. She slowly ate her food while talking for 40 minutes and once he was over, she finished the stream. The entire stream for that day was just her eating dinner. Why did I watch this entire video, man? How did my life, why? Muna Hoshinova is an angel. I would die for her and so should you. Actually, I'm not giving you a choice because Muna is best girl.
Roboco was most famous for appearing first in the Hololive version of Fukireta with no label, and this really makes you think, who is Roboco? Well, according to a wiki, she has a killer instinct inside of her. Killer, I know, who is also great at shooting, except in video games. Wow, another interesting fact about her. Well, Roboco is a robot biker apparently, and I actually think that her model is one of peculiarity. Specifically, looking at her legs. I don't know why, but Roboco being pantless just doesn't suit her at all, since she's actually more on the, wholesome side on the Hololive spectrum. I know this might surprise you given her fierce wiki explanation of her before, but just look at her face and with those cute ass fucking glasses. Oh, it's just so nice, isn't it? So nice. I fucking love glasses and those animal ears. And her voice, it's smooth as hell. It's like she's come down from the heavens to, I don't know, lick the insides of your ear canal. And that's all I want in my Hololive star. In conclusion, Roboco is wholesome as fuck, and she melts my heart. She also only plays Apex and Ark, apparently, which I don't actually play, so bleh.
Oi, love! Oi, love! Would you like a glass of tea, love? Aki Rosenthal is literally the only streamer out of anyone in this video that I was not already previously familiar with. She's a cutie for sure, not too crazy, although she's recently taking inspiration from Hachama, which I hope can lead to some future joyful shenanigans. I try not to quote the wiki articles that much, mainly because I'm not a lazy pile of garbage, but also because I like to do my own research, of course. But Aki Rosenthal has got to have one of the most interesting wiki articles that just took me back completely. To say I learned a lot would be an understatement. Here are the top 5 Korwa Eden facts of Aki Rosenthal for the day of the video. Fact number 1. Aki is the only member of Hololive with a Western-style name. Fact number 2. She greets her viewers with Aluna. Fact number 3. In an episode of Holo no Graffiti, the Hololive anime posted on the Hololive channel, Aki was able to will herself into giving birth to Ozora Subaru from between her thighs after Subaru had magically been eliminated from the universe. The exact nature of the strange ability and why Aki has it is unclear. But what is clear is that I need those childbearing hips on my... you know what I mean, baby. If you can give birth to a cutie like Subaru, then dear God, those hips must be so wide. Best girl, and please sit on my face. Toki No Sora is a little bit of a living legend, to say the least. There can only be one first. There can only be one number 1. She led the way, she carved the path, and a lot of people in the Hololive community argue that you should appreciate Toki No Sora because she was the first member of Hololive. And while that is a pretty normal statement, watch out, because you have the opposite crowd of people who consider this an insult because there's oh so much more to her that you're diminishing by only highlighting that aspect of her. Korwa Eden Dai. Who is Toki No Sora? What is Toki No Sora? Toki No
No Sora's character is a proper idol girl, her visual art style clearly influenced by what was trendy in the VTuber scene 3 years ago, being one of the only Hololive members who does not have a 2D model. Her content is simple and laid back, but primarily focuses on live performances, rhythm games, and horror games. I know I'm doing an absolutely terrible job of selling her, so I'll meet you guys halfway and share this video of her dying.
Ladies and gentlemen, the time has come. The signs were always there. We just didn't know where to look for. There were warnings, we just didn't listen. Oh, she's just being her usual funny self, we thought. A cute Japanese idol speaking our language. How naive, thinking the time of peace and normalcy would last forever. In hindsight, it was just a calm before the storm. They don't call it Hololive hell for no reason. For degenerates by a degenerate is what we were promised. Like an angel, we welcomed her with warm embrace to our realm of social outcasts. But it's not what we asked for. We welcomed an angel, but we got someone. Something else. It all went wrong on that day when we let her cook. We saw how it looked, how it smelled, the aura it gave off. We saw what it was. But why would an angel deceive us? Why would a being of such purity wish to cause us harm? We ate it all up. First, it was burnt gyoza, practically charcoal. The taste was bitter, but that was just the start. She'll get better, we believed. Later, she offered strawberries dipped in primordial ooze. And after a while, she fed us what can only be described as Lovecraftian fetus, straight out of Cthulhu's womb. Project Hato Basic is not about our degenerate goddess making us edible food. It's an initiative to corrupt the minds of the masses, to prepare them for their imminent subjugation of the soul, which was achieved shortly after. What came was, you could say, a concert, where the angel would sing us a sweet lullaby. But only to an ignorant observer, because this was a Sabbath, ladies and gentlemen. They gathered and lined up like hog at a meat factory, patiently waiting for the melody that was about to take shape before them. And then it began. The screeching song of a siren that opened the doors of purgatory. Music so painful to the human ears, I had to close them. But to already brainwashed masses, corrupted by devil's fruit, a pleasing melody. The songstress lured them in and they were drawn like moth to a flame. They were gone. Subjugation complete. People began chanting, "Ha-chama, chama, ha-chama, chama." I began to lose my mind. Hearing it in my sleep, waking up in cold sweat and catching myself whispering, "Ha-chama, chama, ha-chama." Go away. Stop. No, no, no. I'll never super chat anymore. I'm not your senpai. You're not an idol. You're not a waifu. Stop it. The struggle was futile. It was too late. The food altered my body and the sounds echoed through my flesh and bones ingrained deep into the fabric of my being. I'm just delaying the inevitable. As of time of reporting, I, Manmode, yes, Manmode from youtube.com/manmode, am the last standing bastion of humanity. So let me impart my final piece of wisdom. The light of Hololive is alluring. It promises warm haven of cute Japanese anime waifus, but avert your gaze, for it is not what it appears. Run and seek blissful ignorance. I tried, damn it, I tried. But my strength is drained and I can no longer resist. Akai Hato has officially lost her mind. Hail Satan.
Thank you so much, Manmode, for scaring everyone away. Did you know that this video is sponsored by our best of friends over at Bakuretsu? They're a studio and clothing brand that specializes in low-key anime-inspired streetwear. All of their apparel is thoughtfully designed by weebs for weebs, and they're super comfortable to wear on top of being genuinely fashionable. I especially like this shirt dubbed Absolute in reference to Absolute Territory, the space in between a girl's skirt and thigh highs. It's kinda fucking sexy. The only thing more sexy than Absolute Territory is gonna be you beautiful beautiful gamers when you buy this shirt. The first 300 people to use the code KOREWAEDEN at checkout will get $3 off their order. Click the link in the description and head over to Bakuretsu to help support the channel. That's about it. See you next time, gamers. Patreon.com/KOREWAEDEN. Come and support your man. Come and support your boy. A special thank you goes out to Capitan, Creamy, Ernesto, Inakways, Jonathan Urbina, Nuo, Jitsubo, Stanley Mike, Sayora Karima, Tinar, The White Rice, Dressy Fristy, and all my other patrons. Thank you.